Hey guys, welcome back to another exciting video. Today we're taking a look at the build of the aircraft carrier as it is currently and how it might change and why I did some of the things I did. So let's get started. So we are currently on the deck of the Enterprise CV-6 aircraft carrier, and I'm just going to walk around a bit because I want to show you something, as I always do so far in these videos, which is just to jump around. Okay, we're still at a very high frame rate on a very large build. Now, I don't think this was possible before the DLC came out. I think they did something with the way physics are or something, because this is on full physics and I'm getting really good frame rate. I have guns placed, but I do not have any pivots, and that's on purpose. I'm trying to get this as finished as possible before I even consider adding a gun that is functional. And if I do add a gun that is functional, I'll probably add one up here or something, because if this is used for multiplayer, we're not going to have all these guns manned at all. That's just not going to happen. And if I were to make any of these start pivoting, I'm guessing that my frame rate is going to drop pretty rapidly. So we're not doing that. What we're doing is we're building the ship, we're adding the details, and then we're going to go ahead and see what we can get away with later on. So let's just take a look at the outside here and show you some of the stuff. So everywhere you see pink is where I have built new blocks on, or added new blocks, or rebuilt parts. So when this came in as a 3D model, it was one piece, and I had to break the 3D model up and then convert it piece by piece. And that was a pain in the butt. But I got it in here, and I don't think I ever want to do it again because it was a pain. But the point is, I got the right proportions, and everything was kind of hinting to where the guns go and all that stuff. And then I just had to rebuild, you know, all the sections here. And oops, this must be an older version. This is supposed to be a lifeboat. And there's the anchor sitting at an angle. There we go. And the front, and all the girders are, you know, rebuilt. I think they're called girders, whatever. The metal structure, supporting structure is built. This looks like it's not finished. This has to be the old version. Oh well. Anyways, and then we have, of course, the inside deck, and that's under construction. And then, of course, the tower, the island, which is being finished up. So everything looking pretty good, and the frame rate is great, so we are not going to be complaining. The elevators are semi-functional, and yeah. So what I want to show you now is, if we come down here to the side of the ship, you'll notice that I have just gone and added the wedges here against the blocks. So every time I tried to smooth this out using the larger wedges and, you know, making it a smooth transition from bottom to top, the frame rate would drop. You know, like if I try to do something like this, you know, smooth it out. Yeah, the frame rate would drop. And I think it's the wedges. I don't know. Maybe Thalys knows if there's something funky with the wedges, but I could not do it. However, if I did it this way, there's a block missing. If I did it this way with just using the wedges against the edges of the blocks, the cubes, my frame rate stayed up high. So yeah, so let's go take a look now at some other carriers, and just to show you like what the difference is in the frame rate. Okay, here we go. All right, so we have transported ourselves to the oil rig, and here you're seeing the HMS Indomitable, scale Royal Navy class aircraft carrier by Gamershark 22, and it's beautiful. You can see all the details and the smoothing of the hull, and it just looks great. And this is a 1-to-1. Look at all the towers. Looks really nice. So let's go ahead and hop onto this ship. Okay, now you can already see that we're in moon gravity, so we would never be able to go ahead and use this for a multiplayer game. So I may miss some details, or I may not use a lot of paint blocks, or I may not have all the guns functional, but we're going to be able to run that ship in a multiplayer game, have it maybe hunted by a group of planes, or have it hunted by a submarine, whatever the case may be, and we're going to be able to play with it. So unfortunately, even though this ship is beautiful, it would be really nice if we could strip down maybe the pivots, I'm guessing, are the big thing here. Or maybe, I don't know, it does have the smoothing here on the side. So that may be causing the lag as well. I don't know for sure. Now we've got some planes in here too. That doesn't help. I do have some planes that I'm working on, and they are stripped down to the bare minimum as well, and did not impact the frame rate. So far, so good. So anyways, I just wanted to take a look at this carrier, because I want to show you what's out there. There's some great looking carriers that you should download and check out, but they're just not, they're not going to be multiplayer friendly. And that stinks, because I'd like to get some of these into the battle as well. I don't know. I don't think these are functional. Are there any functional guns? Is this functional? Let's check it out. Ooh. Yeah, this is a functional gun. Anyway, this ship is going to be linked below in the description, so you can download it if you want to check it out. Hopefully, you know, he does another version of this, because I'd like to play with it as well. All right, let's load up another one. All right, so this is the IJN Shinano by Mark Whittle, or Mark Whittle. I might be saying that wrong. And another lovely build. And if we look at it, it is huge. And we've got all these gun emplacements. I don't know if these are functional or not. We have the sides that, as you can see, are smoothed with the wedges. And that, again, I don't know for sure, but I think that has an impact on frame rate more than using the cubes and the wedges. And then, of course, I'm sure we've got pivots here and there. That looks like a functional gun. I don't know about these. These don't look functional. Are they functional? Let's check them out. No, this is not functional. Okay. So maybe 2 functional guns? That's not bad. Okay, let's look inside here. And then we have the deck, paint blocks, and the elevator. So there you go. So again, huge ship, and frame rate, unfortunately, is terrible. Again, so is it the wedges that are doing this? Is it the pivots? Or is it the size of the ship? I don't think it's the size of the ship, because I'm getting away with a three giant long carrier right now. Okay, this is bigger than the Enterprise, so that might have an impact, but still, I don't know. I would really, really like to strip these ships down and see if we can get them functional in a multiplayer game. So again, a very cool ship, but frame rate is dying here. Oof. Okay. All right, you can download this in the description below and check it out for yourself. So this is a carrier by one of my new favorite builders. I know I have a lot of favorite builders, and this is my newer one. Kevin Yu 984 builds a lot of great looking planes and trucks and ships and all World War II usually. And so this is his carrier, the Casablanca class escort carrier, and it looks really nice. Okay, so we do have the wedges on the front. We've got these hinges. I don't know if they really impact too much. And there's our logic. We've got our little Jeep. Aww. And we've got our hangar. So, looks pretty good. Do the weapons all function? No, these are prop weapons. Prop weapons? Okay, we've got some rope and a free, free lifeboat. Okay, so far no functional weapons, and then we have the radar spinning. Let's see how the frame rate is on this one. Are these ropes? These are ropes. That could impact as well, but let's check out the frame rate. Hey, this one's good. All right. Yay, Kevin. All right, so this one is pretty darn good. Might be able to get away with this. Can we drive this? Oh, we can. That's cool. Don't want to do that right now. But we can get away with this one in in a multiplayer game. So that's cool. Let's go up to the bridge. Oops, let's go up to the bridge. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe we're lost. We are lost. Oh, was it really driven from here? That's weird. Out on the deck, huh? Okay, so yeah. So anyways, this is the Casablanca, and seems super friendly. I believe it even has catapults. It looks like it does. And yeah, you can download this in the description below. This is cool. I would love to play with this more in multiplayer and see what happens. So no functional weapons, which probably means we're very little pivots on this build, I'm guessing. Sliders, you seem to get away with sliders quite a bit. I've got 6 sliders on the carrier. They don't seem to impact when you're using sliders with sub bodies. So pivots. So I don't know. My enemy has always been the pivots. People are always correcting me. It's a sub body, Endo. No. You can get away with sliders and sub bodies better than you can get away with pivots and sub bodies. So yeah, stop arguing with me. And yeah, so there you go. So this is the Casablanca. Description, link below. All right, so we are back at the multiplayer island, and I think a lot of people spawn at the oil rig because they think it saves frame rate, or maybe it does, I don't know. But as you can see, this ship is fine. And in fact, what we're going to do really quick, just to test something that I haven't tested before, I did this with the Liberty ships. We're going to go ahead and add a second carrier and see what kind of frame rate we get. So let's do that. All right, so I hit the spawn button, and any second now, we should see our frame rate probably crash, but we'll see. There's going to be 2 Enterprise carriers spawning right here at the multiplayer island. Ooh, so exciting. All right, there's one, and we got warning coming up. Where's our second one? Really? Did I do something wrong? Oh, wait. This is... Oh, nope. There it is. All right. Okay, so it's looking like the frame rate took a hit when it dove in the water, but let's land on the ship here and see what we got. Okay. Yeah, we'll never get 2 carriers going. I'm guessing about 30 frames per second. Let's check it out here. All right, so with 2 carriers, we get 32 frames per second, which means we're running on the edge of like not being able to play a multiplayer game with more than the carrier in a very small build. Let's try that really quick. Hold on. All right, so we are spawning the aircraft here back in with a submarine, I think. And we'll see what kind of frame rate we get. We should hopefully be able to run. There's a sub. And there's a ship. Let's go ahead and jump on here. How's my frame rate doing? I'm thinking 54. Okay, so the frame rate is 50. So 50 with the aircraft carrier not completely finished, and the submarine, which actually is kind of expensive right now. And I wonder if it's these blocks right here. I almost want to strip it down and take away all the wedges and see if we can build a submarine that is even more efficient with the frame rate. So we shall see. This is actually for the Convoy 1943 multiplayer mission that we're putting together. So that is it for today. I just wanted to go ahead and show you the current state of the carrier and why I built it the way I've built it and what the status is of all the guns and all that good stuff, and also show you some of the other aircraft carriers that are out there that you can play with. And it looks like the Casablanca is pretty darn good for multiplayer. We'll have to check that out. So anyways, I will see you next time, and let me know in the comments below what you think about anything, I guess. Bye!